Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 4, Episode 13 of The Fosters. This time the title of the episode is Cruel and Unusual. And we're back, we're ready for a new episode of The Fosters. I don't know how is it that Steph and Lena are haven't had a mental breakdown because all of their kids are giving them some type of trouble. I mean, some are not, doing it on purpose, like, Jesus. But some of them are. Like Callie, because she should have talked to her mom or to Mike, and not go all by herself. And now she's in Juby and like again. So, and she might be trial, right? As an adult, because girl has been on Juby for like, I don't know how many times, 2-3 times already. So that's not good, so I don't know. Let's see what's going to happen with that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys like it. And I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be doing more reaction videos for The Fosters. So we're going to do this one. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. And that's it. Without further ado, let's just begin with Season 4, Episode 13 of The Fosters. Here we go.
Disabilities, having to learn to walk and talk again. Hey!
Oh, and also, my girl here, she is talking to ghosts now.
Hey, baby, hey!
Ooh. Someone looks pissed.
Will you say something?
Oh,
please?
She's about to choke you, I think.
Have you told your father yet?
No.
She's so pissed.
And when do we get the doors back?
When we can trust you again.
This is like cruel and unusual punishment.
Tell me about it. Sometimes that's how I feel about parenting.
Cruel and unusual. You know what, guys? Taking, like, the fact that she's just taking your doors, my mom will have kicked my ass. Not saying that that's a good thing and, like, that's something we should do now. But I think that this approach of you guys not having doors, maybe will teach you something. What? I am not exactly sure. But you sure as hell deserve it. All of you. Oh, you.
Hey.
Oh.
Sophia told me Callie's back in.
I just want to say that he's the same actor from Dawson's Creek, Jack. And, like, now I have found some, like, new type of love for him. So Robert now I think is going to be one of my faves. I don't know. It's just because I don't know. Ignore me. Okay.
Why didn't you call me?
We've got a lot going on. And we also happen to have a kid in the hospital in serious condition right now. So.
Yeah, and they are doing manual labor now. It's a punishment. Don't even.
Let's, can we take this outside, please? And the last thing that Callie needs right now is your arrogant hotshot lawyer showing up and pissing everybody off.
I mean, but we can't sit and talk strategies, because I think that Robert, both of you have Callie's best interest in mind. So it might not be a bad thing. Know what I'm saying?
Hey. Missed you last night. What, you don't want to party with me?
No.
It's not personal.
Come on, hang out.
No.
Seem cool.
So you're not going to tell him what's going on?
I don't want to freak him out more than he already is.
So what happens if they try Kelly as an adult?
Well, if they find her guilty, prison.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Poor Steph and Lena. They must be so stressed out between Kelly and Jesus.
And the other three.
Do you think they would let me see him?
What if you and Isabella move in here with me and AJ?
Oh, did you go scared?
Really?
Well, that's something to think
Why
about.
not?
It's a big step. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, okay, that's sweet. That's sweet. I want them happy.
Just so you know, Joey, my man. So
Okay.
you need to back off.
She's not trying to.
Joey, the guard.
It's
saw you
all
talking
yours.
to him.
Yeah, no, he's all yours.
Yeah.
You're damn right he is.
Ew.
Before we go in, I want to prepare you. There
What?
are so many unknowns about traumatic brain injury, so you have to be patient. Manage
Yeah.
your expectations. There can be significant ups and unpredictable downs. The milestones reached are not always milestones held.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly.
Can we see him?
Of course.
Right.
I'm
Aw.
Dr. Danville. I'm your neurologist. Can you tell us your name?
Jesus.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
Can you tell me what this is that I'm holding?
Oh, well, you have a hammer in your bag.
Hammer.
Good.
That's it, bud.
Involuntary
Way to do it.
movement.
Way to do it.
And can you tell me what this is?
That's one weird bag, I must say. Oh,
So, I'm gonna see you soon, but before I go, do you remember what this is?
It's a screwdriver.
great, sweetie. It is a screwdriver.
I'm
Oh,
afraid something's like
I am so sad. Like, I mean, I'm not going through exactly what Jesus is going through, you know. Well, not me, but like my uncle not having full capacity and all of that. It's just
I promise.
thanks.
Brandon thinking that they're talking about because she's pregnant.
Do you have a second? Yeah. What's up? I saw Emma buy her a pregnancy test.
It wasn't her.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I wore a condom,
Yeah, this is weird.
so
Yeah.
I don't think she can be.
Brandon is so
With me.
weird. No. Brandon is just weird. You know, it's been his Brandon self trying to be there for his sister. He might have screwed up things right now, like make things a bit complicated. It's just that he thinks he saw something, but he didn't, and he's doing this out of concern for his sister, you know, and because Matt is his friend, you know. But maybe he should have asked Mariana instead of asking him. Oh, Brandon. I don't like this Noah kid.
Dude, what are you doing here? Like, you get busted.
Totally worth it. Here.
It's something to make you smile.
It's not pot, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't my fault.
Okay.
I was a passenger in the car. I called 911. I went to the police. Now I'm gonna stay in juvie until I'm 18.
Yeah, but there is a chance that you go to trial and you end up in jail, but like real prison. So we have to like weigh things out.
Callie, I am on your side, but at this point, it's a he said, she said situation, and unfortunately, you have a record.
But she
And there
wasn't
are no
driving
witnesses
though.
I can call to refute Johnson's story.
Okay.
What do I do?
Can we think about it?
Of course. The hearing is tomorrow.
So don't think about it too much. Damn it. I will do the exact same thing. Privacy my ass.
This is from your boyfriend. He was trying to get in here to see you.
Thanks.
Seems like a good kid.
Yes.
He is. But if I win the fitness hearing, then I'd get a chance to tell my side of the story to the judge, and then all of the charges could be dismissed.
Yeah, that's not how she phrased it.
So what do you think?
That's not how she phrased it.
What's a fitness hearing?
I thought you were a lawyer. What is he?
What?
Oh.
Wait, why? What? 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 What?
Let Jesus get some sleep, huh? Get some sleep, baby, all right? Get some sleep.
Oh, shit. That's heartbreaking.
Tears and love.
Oh, that's
We gotta
why.
put on brave faces. You hear me? We all do for him. And you've got to stop disobeying us.
Yeah, for the love of all gods.
No, it's not okay. When are you going to understand that you can't do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I
it's
know
not
it.
your fault. You hear me? None of us blame you.
None of us do.
But I think we gotta get you back in therapy
We do. Yes.
so you can look at these decisions that you're making and why.
We should put all of them in therapy. All of them.
I love you, babe. I love you too.
Who is dying? Kelly, don't go investigate. Oh my god.
Is she gonna be okay?
Who knows? They're taking her to the ER. Where'd she get the drugs?
No, what? We don't know. I don't know. Don't do this.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Who gave her the drugs?
Don't say it.
I don't know. No idea.
Oh, damn it.
But I went into Jude's locker and I looked inside.
And was it pot?
That's what I was thinking, but no, it wasn't pot. It was a poem. A
Okay.
really bad poem that Noah wrote for Jude about hope and strength.
Well, you want to
She will be
adopt?
taking away another person from Jude.
Oh, I thought she
Someone
wanted to
really
adopt
cares about
Noah.
him after Connor and Jack. He's just lost so much.
Yeah, but you know, he shouldn't be doing drugs.
I won't say anything.
I know you won't.
That kind of attitude's gonna get you in a lot of trouble around here.
Oh my god.
She threw this at me.
Up against the fence.
Oh my god.
Can I talk to you? Out here?
Sure.
Brandon. He meant well.
Something Brandon said.
What did Brandon say?
It doesn't matter. The point is...
Did Brandon say that I had sex with Nick?
No.
Because
No.
how would he know?
How do I know? How am I supposed to know if you're lying to me?
I'm not.
Yeah, but you have. Over and over, and I just...
Damn it. You
I don't
can't
think
You can't
You don't
trust
think what?
her?
that I'm ever gonna be able to trust you again.
Oh, damn it, Mad.
I'm sorry.
You just had sex with me and now you're dumping me?
Shouldn't
Yeah,
have done
what a
that.
way
I
to
thought you
go.
loved me.
So did I.
Oh my god, Mad. It's just his insecurities, man. They're taking the best of him.
I asked him if you could be pregnant.
Pregnant?
I saw Emma buy a pregnancy test at the hospital, and I saw her give you the bag.
She was buying me tampons.
Told you. Oh, she's going into the hole. Or whatever version of the hole this is. Shit. Five minutes later. Imagine if it just been like 5 minutes.
I want to adopt you.
Aww.
You don't have to answer right now. Just think about it.
That's sweet. I'm probably thinking that he wants to keep him here and keep building his life with Anna, right?
I want to be in that room.
I mean, come on, we are
So
here.
what happens if I lose?
We are here for Callie's best interests. Let's stop fighting.
You'll be transferred to adult court and you'll have a bail hearing.
So I could get out?
What if she's given the opportunity to explain?
That's a risk that she can't afford to take.
Not going back there.
To juvie.
Shit.
Can't. So we have to fight.
Okay, I guess
Your
we have
Honor,
our
the state
answer.
would like to try felony hit and run, vehicular assault. Considering the seriousness of these charges, considering that she's almost 18, the prosecution asked the court to dismiss the petition and to send Miss Adams Foster to adult court.
Shit.
You send a girl like Callie to be tried as an adult, and you might as well be throwing her away, and you know it. Callie is not a threat to society.
No, she's not.
She is a girl with artistic ambitions, excited for her senior year of high school. She has turned her life around. So please, please don't make the mistake of trying her as an adult. You could ruin a life that is actually succeeding.
Damn it.
Callie still continues to not only find, but make trouble.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with the prosecution. Juvenile detention has failed to give her the wake-up call that she needs. So I'm going to send Miss Adams Foster and her case to adult court.
Damn it.
You know, we have to look at that rehab facility tomorrow. I wish we could just bring him home.
Me too. At least Callie's home. For now.
Oh, she is? Oh, okay. I thought she went back to Juby.
Sorry, Mom.
Good job.
You should silly pig.
No thanks.
Hey, you.
So, is Emma pregnant?
And get well quick. You love pepperoni.
I don't want it.
Okay,
So-
why don't you take a bite and just see how it tastes?
No.
Okay, he doesn't want it.
No.
Okay, let's just take it off. Yeah. Jeez.
No, I don't want it. I told you.
He's gonna have outburst. It's because of his... It's extremely difficult to take care of a patient. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 4, episode 13 of The Fosters. And probably Jesus doesn't have, you know, emotional control right now. He suffered a very severe injury to his brain that left him in a coma for a while. His motor, you know, abilities, coordinations are a bit off. And mood changes, mood swings, I mean, are expected. I really, you know, thought that as cold as the place that they went to see, the rehab center that they went to see, as cold as it might have seemed, yes, the nights of him being alone, but probably he's just gonna be sleeping after all the physical therapy and everything he has to deal with. I thought it was an option that they were going to consider for a bit more, and that they were going to take that path. I think it's something that he needs. But it's so difficult when it comes to make this kind of choices, you know, when it's like, what is it that it's going to win, your heart or your mind, right? The rational thing to do is to do this and take it and right? And I speak from someone who has gone through things like this, not exactly like Jesus, but my mom had to take on all the responsibility of taking care of both my grandparents, her parents. My grandfather actually, you know, it didn't took him. I mean, when he came back home, there was the chance, right, of like taking him to a home, right, where he can take like have 24/7 care. It was a choice, but it wasn't a choice that we could make because at the time we did not have enough money to do it. We recently have moved here, this house, as good as it was at the time, as it continues to be, it's an inheritance. You know, we didn't buy it, right? So we went from the same situation of living pretty much, you know, because my mom worked here and there, and because my two grandparents had this what do you call it, this retirement funds they paid every month, which are very, very you can live with that, but that's what we had at the time. You know, my brother and I were very young. I was 16, yeah, and 16 I think I was 15, I think, almost 16, and my brother was 2 years younger, so 13 to 14. So of course we didn't have jobs at the time, right, to sustain the family. But my mom took the responsibility of taking care of my grandparents. And, you know, at the time, since we didn't have the money, letting them be in a home was not an option, because we did not have enough money to pay for that. So my mom took my grandparents, especially my grandfather first, back home. And he didn't last too long. It was less than, like, I don't know, a week, I think. He didn't really last that long. He basically just came home and died. It wasn't too much, you know, too long. He was really in a bad state, you know, with cancer, and it was, you know, detected very, very late. So he was 86. So there was nothing much that they could have done. But to care for him for the time that he was here, it really left a mark on all of us, really. On all of us, because we were, you know, taking turns to take care of him, and my grandma as well, you know, taking her to the bathroom and getting her help, getting her cleaned up and things like that. And sometimes it was me, sometimes it was my brother. And it's something, and you know, most of the times it was my mom. And it's something that you don't understand how much of a toll it takes on the person and the caretaker. It's so much. It's such a such a big responsibility, you know. And then after my grandfather passed, we still had 6 wonderful years with my grandmother, right? And she was, her problems were very challenging because she suffered of high blood pressure, and because of that she had these ups and downs where she had micro, like, strokes. So it was like it deteriorated her slowly, you know, until the point where 6 years later there was nothing else we could do, you know, and she passed away, and that was it, right? And like I said, the toll that it took my mom, because she was her nurse 24/7. You know, it was heavy, and it is heavy, and like, it's like you can't expect a lot of things. Like, my grandma also had dementia, right? And she was not diagnosed, but she had bipolar. She was bipolar. Even at that age, you know, she, like, once you have it, it's for life, right? And so there were days where she was just a wonderful grandma, and there was days where she was cursing at us, and like, even though we knew that this was not her, or like, these moments are not the ones that matter, and that they really don't matter. When I remember her, I don't remember those moments. It still left a mark, right? At the moment, it made, I saw my mom crying several times because of that, and like, it's something that is very challenging, you know, and to have the opportunity to make them being in a place just like we're doing now with my uncle, who is in a very fragile state, very much like my grandmother. But my grandmother was 80 when she started having these issues. I mean, we dealt with her bipolar and her dementia way younger, you know, and for a lot of years. It was something that we kind of like, you get used to it in a way. But my uncle is 67, you know, he's 67, and he's, this last stroke that he had, it had completely paralyzed him. He doesn't talk, he doesn't recognize you. He's having this micro strokes, just like my grandma had, but at a much early age. And you know, it was sad when my cousins had to make the decision that, sadly, my cousin, the only one that is here, because the other two are in the US, well, they had to make the decision to put him in a home where he could be taken care of 24/7, because my cousin she didn't have any idea on how to take care of a patient like this, you know. And it's a difficult thing, you know. My cousin has, you know, tried to take him out many times from the home that he is at, because she feels like she's abandoning him. She feels like, you know, when in reality it's something that you have to think very, you know, not with your heart, but with your mind, and know that they need some type of care that you are not. Sadly, you're not a nurse, you're not a physical therapist, so you are not prepared to give that, right? So sometimes it is, you have to make those decisions, you know. And it's sad to see my cousin going through that, you know, and my mom as well, because it's her brother, and she's like, if it was like 10 years younger, I could take care of my brother, and like, you know, make her understand that, because my mom also wanted to take my uncle and bring him here home, and like, my mom can barely take care of herself, so she couldn't do that, and like, to make her understand that. So where I'm going with this is that Jesus had, I mean, there is this chance, and I thought Steph and Lena were going to be like, we're gonna think about it, and like, we have to put him here just to give him the opportunity to heal better, because in no way, none of them are prepared to take care of him in the right way, because there will be mood swings, there will be, you know, challenges, and like, also Jesus as a patient, and he's very young, he's not gonna like, you know, having his mom or his brothers, you know, taking him to the bathroom, or showering him, you know, because he's so independent, you know, and he is, you know, he's barely 16, I think, you know, so it's difficult, you know, and I fully understand that. So I think that I could have been, at least for a few months until he's able to take care of himself, it could have been a good option, but they decided no, he needs to be home. And as amazing as that is, it's really gonna take Lena a lot from her to be able to not take this outburst serious, or not to take them like it's a personal attack on her, you know, and that is not because of her ability of loving her child, you know, it has nothing to do with it, you know. And Jesus is not even doing this because he wants to, it's just that he can't control it right now. He had a brain injury, so it's difficult. It's gonna change him, you know, so it's going to present a big challenge. And I am liking the way that they are doing this. You know, I'm not like Lena or Steph. I mean, the gay part I am, but not the other, in the sense of like, I don't have a child, well, I do have a child with special needs, but he is now able to take care of himself and everything. But it's not like with Jesus that has a brain injury, right? But I can relate in the sense of like having a loved one that we all had to make that difficult decision of putting him in a home, not because we want to see him every day, because we can, but because we knew at the time that that was the place that he needed, you know. So it's difficult, but it's needed, right? So then you have, of course, you have what happened with Brandon and Mariana and what is her name? I always forget. Emma, right? And the whole confusion, and Matt sleeping with Mariana in the previous episode and now saying, "Oh, I don't trust you," which I am like, come on, dude, you couldn't have you said this like yesterday? I understand that, you know, Mariana has been lying, and now that there is something that he might not know, that he doesn't trust her about it, right? That his first instinct is to think that Mariana is lying, you know? So that is extremely sad. But like, I feel like it's kind of a douchey thing to do, that after they have sex, he says, "You know what? At the end, I really don't trust you." So I don't know. Then you have, oh, Dios mío, the fly. There's a fly in my room, by the way. Anyways, then you have Callie, right? And on paper, honest to God, if I was a judge, I would be like, no, this girl is trouble. Like, if I was a judge, like, if I don't know Callie, right? If I just go by the papers, Callie's not doing well. She is just, you know, it's frustrating. Because it seems in paper as well that she has a loving family, a stable home, and like a school, and she is giving all these opportunities, right? But since she's been given all these opportunities, she is wasting them, because once again she finds herself in the middle of trouble caused at the end of the day by her. Steph told her, "Let me handle it," but no, she had to go and play detective. She had to go and try to, find who did it. And like, yes, at the end of the day, she was asking questions. She was going beyond that. But this guy that actually was driving, I don't know how he got free, is the reason because she had a record, and that's why they made a judgment already, even though she's supposed to be believed that she is innocent until proven, guilty. But since she has a record, we judge her prematurely, right? So it's just frustrating to me that she's going through this. But at the same time, it's like kind of like you were looking for this, Callie, right? And I was like 8 months in there. It doesn't seem like a good idea either because of what we were seeing that it was happening. But, it was like, to me, it was like the easy bet. But at the end of the day, the judge saw the page and he was like, she has a loving home, but it doesn't seem like it's working because she finds herself in juvie once again. So it's just like, he's not there to judge what actually happened. He's just there to see whether if she is rehabilitating or not. And it looks like she's not, because this is the third time she's in juvie. She might not use drugs, she might, but she looks for this type of trouble. Or sometimes it feels like trouble finds its way to her. I don't know. But sometimes it's so frustrating that Callie can't seem to, I know she has a good heart, but she has to be smart about the things that she does, and getting herself in the line on fire because she wants to help someone else. It's something that is just something that she does, but something that you should think about, because before you save someone, you put, when you're in a plane, you put your mask first to, save someone else. You can't, if you drown, then you both drown. And she should have thought about that, because now Kyle, since Callie's not I mean, Callie should not get herself in any more trouble. But since Callie is, like, just imagine if she was in juvie, back in juvie. Then Kyle was gonna be transferred to, or already has been transferred to the adult prison. So all the chaos that she made was for absolutely nothing and got her in juvie. How did that help Kyle? It didn't. You know, and that's what Callie needs. Like, her heart is in the right place, but she needs to be smart about these things, you know? And sadly, she isn't, because she is impulsive. She's like, oh, I see fire. I'm gonna go right ahead and then think if maybe I can get burned. You know, that's Callie. She acts first and thinks later. And it shouldn't be like that. You know, it shouldn't be. If I was their mom, like Lena and Steph, if it was them, I would be like, all of you, I'm going to keep you in a room until you are 18 and no longer my responsibility. Even though, like, Brandon is 18 now and this is still their responsibility. But you know what I mean, you know? It'll be so frustrating. It wouldn't be only doors that will be, like, flying out of the house. Honestly, it will be everything. I will not trust these kids. Mariana is told not to go to see Jesus. What does she do? Sees Jesus. And Jude is told not to see Noah. What happens? He sees Noah. And, like, you know, it's just so annoying. You know, these kids are like, if I was them, I will be like, you ungrateful little things. Can you listen for like a second? Like, we're about to lose the house. We don't have enough money. Your mom is out of work. You know, like, all of you, like, need to chill out for a second, right? I'm just saying. Anyways, this was a great episode, though. Is Emma pregnant? And if she is, I'm pretty sure it's not Jesus, right? Because I don't think they have had sex, or have they? I don't know. Honestly, imagine if she's pregnant. I don't remember if they had sex or not. But if she is, and like Jesus is in this state right now, and where he can't help, oh my lord. Anyways, what else? Did something else happened? No, I don't think so. Oh, so we're just going to completely forget about the fact that Lena talked to a ghost, right? That she can do that now. Completely gonna forget about that. Okay. All right. Oh, Robert was back, which was like, since I've been watching Dawson's Creek a little bit more regularly, and like, I love Jack. I like seeing him all like grown up with the gray hair. It's like, a child, look at him, you know? Sorry, but it's just like, I know it's not him, but it's him because it's the is the actor. Maybe I should stop talking, but I got excited, you know? Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy my reaction. I'm not gonna keep rambling because my throat is closing because I spoke too much, I think. Too fast. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe. Comment. Hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction on Patreon. If you're on Patreon, give it a heart. Continue supporting for more. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for the Fosters. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.